Hello my friends and welcome to episode 8 of our Football Manager 2019 Let's Play with Glasgow Rangers. Today we're taking on Celtic just before they split. I'm going to go through the league table, but first we're going to go through the results. So after that Aberdeen game where we had the man sent off and we had a late fall to draw 2-2. We played Falkirk, we absolutely bossed it. We won 5-2, they had chances, which I was a bit frustrated about because I felt we could have defended better. But nonetheless, we won 5-2. Barisic, Lafferty, an own goal for them, and a Morelos brace before two late goals from Andy Irving and Marcus Haber on the score sheet for them. A bit of a rotated side, of course. We then played St Johnstone, we won 4-1. Goulton, Rossiter, Isaac, and Manor Solomon on the score sheet before they got a 92nd minute equaliser. We played phenomenal in the first half, poor in the second. Story of the past couple of games, to be honest, before we then went to Hamilton. We won 2-0. Alexander Isaac and Lee Wallace getting his first goal of the season in this game. It was again a fairly shaky performance, not that happy with it. Before we played Dundee, where we played one of our best performances of the season. We won 5-1. Barisic with a penalty, Solomon, Katic, Marin and Candias all on the score sheet for 5 different scorers. Before we went to Ayr, and I probably underestimated Ayr, I play a lot of young players, a bit rotated, but we did play Alan McGregor rather than Robin McCrory, so that was the balance. Unfortunately, I gave Gareth McCauley his debut, and Lawrence Shankland decided to just play fun with him, really. And I didn't put another defender on the bench because there was injuries, suspensions, just resting players. So ended up, when I realised that was the issue, I had to put Jack Thompson back there, who's not naturally a centre-back, and he's not really quite game ready. Shankland tore us a new one. And McGuffey also scored for them. Middleton, Giras and Alexander Isaac scored for us, and a 4-3 defeat to Ayr at home for a shameful Scottish Cup exit. We then played Hibernian and we won 3-1. Arfield, Isaac and Giras on the score sheet again before playing Kelly. We drew 0-0. We battered them. But unfortunately, their goalkeeper had a good game. It wasn't Jamie McDonald, it was he was injured, so they were playing a different goalkeeper who put the performance of his life in. We didn't create enough clear-cut opportunities, but we still created enough opportunities that we should have scored. So that leaves the league table with us in first place, 3 points clear of Celtic. They've got a big goal difference, so when we play them today, this is the definition of a 6-pointer. We're second in the league, we're 6 points clear, or a draw keeps us 3 points clear. Not the most ideal situation. Hopefully we can get a win, but Celtic away from home is never going to be an easy game. I've also made 2 transfers for the summer, both free transfers. We've got Jordan Jones coming in. He's going to be a backup left winger, just allows me to sort of sell a couple of other players that are going to be on the fringes, and Jamie Murphy, who has had a year out injured. Jones will come in as a sort of rotation option, can cover on the right as well. And Lawrence Shankland, I went to scout him after it, and I knew he is good on this game. So I went, do you know what, we'll go and we'll give him a scout, see what he's like. And then I remembered his contract's up at the end of the season, so I just went, do you know what, let's get him. Taking the risk, I think my staff were recommending him about 2.5 star, which is similar to what Lafferty is currently. Lafferty out for the season with an injury as well. But I thought, do you know what, he scored a hat-trick against us. It's very much a football thing. A player comes to a bigger club, for a smaller club, scores a hat-trick, his contract's up at the end of the season, that club tends to make a move, so I thought it was fairly realistic to go for it. So, this is a 6-pointer against Celtic. We're going to get straight into it. I'm going to go select my team and I'll catch you in a second, guys. So we come into this game, and as you can see, I actually meant to mention it a couple of episodes ago. One of you in the live stream at the start of the series told me to go and get Livakovic. I pulled every stop I could and the board just wouldn't budge, and Celtic signed him. So we're never going to have Livakovic in this series, unfortunately. So they've got Livakovic in goal. They've got Musa Sissoko, who's on loan from Spurs at right back. Decent player there. Kieran Tierney they turned down 50 million for in January. They sold Isaac for 30 million, so that maybe offsets some of that. And they brought Serge Gnabry in on loan. This is a fairly strong Celtic side. Ourselves, we're missing Scott Arfield to international duty because logical situation for us. We've got Alan McGregor in goal. James Tavernier returns. He's not played for a few weeks. He had a knock. Dijkmeyer played okay, and I thought I'm giving Dijkmeyer a return. But then in this game, I felt we needed our captain. He also links well with Candias. He returns for Marin, who's been trying to get a lot of game time on the right as well, but he had a poor game last time. Candias and Tavernier link up fairly well. They've got a green link on them, so that kind of helps. We've got Goldson and Katic embarrassing rounding off the defence with McCrory, Ajaria in for Arfield, Jedas in midfield, Candias we've already mentioned, Solomon and Isaac up top. So we've got a fairly strong team ourselves. Their team looks very strong though. They've got Griffiths and Edouard in there and Serge Gnabry. You know, that's not going to be the easiest to get through. So we're going to hopefully come up, show up at Parkhead, get a win and run off into the distance. That'd be the ideal thing. That draw against St Mirren being a bit frustrating though, is Tavernier already steps in with a good interception, stopping the ball getting to Gnabry, Ross McCrory, back to McGregor, Katic, Jedas. Oh, good ball from catch from Solomon. Whipped over the top for Alexander Isaac. Can we take the lead straight away? Oh, straight at the keeper. Livakovic isn't going to miss those ones, unfortunately for us. Right, let's go with a get creative. Let's get some early inspiration in. Lee Griffiths with the corner, whips in, headed away by Katic, I think it was. Gnabry, back to Griffiths. Get a challenge in, son. Great challenge from Daniel Candias, cleared away. Does it land at a blue shirt? Not even close. Malumbu, the only man in it, with about 10 yards of that. Tierney wins the header, but Katic picks up the next ball. Clears for Alexander Isaac. He's got support. That's not the support I was thinking. Jaria can't pick up the loose ball either. Edouard, oh, Katic with the big challenge going in. And he does enough to put Edouard off and get McGregor to come out, but that wasn't the most ideal situation for us. Griffiths with another corner. Whipped in again. Oh, Boyata at the back post. We should have been doing better there. We really should have been doing better there. I'm going to skip the replay because I don't want to watch it again. McCrory to Ajaria. It's a poor ball from Ovi Ajaria and it's intercepted. Griffiths comes away, launches forward for Edouard. Goldson away. Oh, but we don't find another blue shirt. Griffiths to Rogic. He doesn't miss these. Come on, boys. We need a performance and we're not getting it right now. I'm going to go with a show some passion because I'm really not happy right now. We've got fired up, so that's good. But it's another Celtic corner. Cleared away by Jedas this time. Gnabry. Edouard. Malumbu. Benkovic. Back to Malumbu. Nicham. Malumbu again. Rogic. Oh, Katic. Good defending. Solomon. Can we break? Isaac flicks on for nobody. Come on. Played out to Kieran Tierney. Whipped forward. Gnabry. Edouard. Oh, come on. Just need half time, really. We really need half time right now because we started so well. And then he just got that spree of corners. We've just been unable to get to them. Goals change games, and that first goal from Boyata changed this game, I think. Right, expect to see a much better performance. Let's not make too many changes right now. Ajaria to Jedas. McCrory, Ajaria. Whipped out to Candias. Right, no change. Let's go positive because we need something. Maybe he's made too many changes for this game, you know, bringing in Ajaria was necessary, but maybe could have stuck with Dijkmeyer and Marin on the right. If we're going to bring Marin on now, if I've got him on a bench, I do indeed. See if he can change it a little bit for us. Oh, we've got a chance just as I was going to make that sub. Barisic throws it into Isaac. Oh, it's poor. Jedas. Oh my god. You wouldn't believe that I had ball retention on for 3 times during this game week training session. As Rogic is in again. Oh my. I don't even know what to say about that, guys. I really don't. We've got an international goalkeeper that just steps up and he's prolific at being good most of the time. And he comes out with that one. Jedas, Solomon, Barisic, can he get a decent ball in? Into Manor Solomon, it's a goal. It'll do. It'll do. We're back in the game at least. We're going to bring on Morelos for Isaac. Just try and change something up there because we need to. It's actually quite good play here from Barisic. You wait until Solomon's there. And then instead of whipping a ball in, it's maybe going to be a 50-50. He just picks him out. And Solomon, first time with the left foot, tucks it home. Straight off, another highlight. Do we have Morelos in the park now? Yes, we do. Malumbu out to Sissoko. It's whipped in at the back stick. Cleared away. Malumbu off the bar. Cleared away. Right, come on. Show some passion, guys. Griffiths whips in. Back stick. Sissoko. Do you know, I've conceded hardly any goals from corners and then to concede 2 in a game. Really frustrating. Conceded very few against sides that are far better in the air. Barisic. Ejaria, can he get a decent ball in? No, he can't. Blocked away. Marin. Goldson. Katic. Back to Marin. Decent ball in, please. Morelos, goal. We've got a player who's having a really shocker, so I'm going to bring him off. It is indeed Connor Goldson. Put McCrory into defence. Bring Rossiter forward into the CDM role. But Morelos keeping us in touch and distance. It's not going to be enough. Although we can go ultra attacking, so or very attacking as it's called now. So no, did I click very defensive? No, I did not. I'm glad I noticed that because a lot of the time I wouldn't have noticed that. Barisic, Rossiter, Jedas, Ejaria, Griffiths, cleared away. McCrory heads forward. Nisham wins it in the midfield, and this is where we've lost this game, is the midfield really. Good save from McGregor there. If you hadn't made that mistake earlier on, you know, this would be 3-2. Take away the corner goals, which we're probably going to score from again. Barisic clears away though. Eduard. Come on, there's 3 years there. Why don't you make a challenge? Ejaria launches forward for Morelos. Oh, how's that? That is a back pass. That is a back pass. Solomon plays it across. Tierney's missed it and Antonio Marin's in. Can he get a decent ball? No, he can't. He's not got the best across, and I'm working on it. Jedas. Ejaria. Back to Jedas. Goes right footed. Morelos can't win it. Solomon. Oh. Oh, the luck it's gone against us in this game. Tavernier with the free kick. Whips it. Oh, Barisic straight at Livakovic. We've just not had the luck here, guys. They've scored 2 from corners, and that's hard to take, but the McGregor goal is really hard to take. And then, you know, the opposite end of that is they've got blocks in on last-ditch shots. You know, I feel like this game has been a lot of luck that went against us. Celtic played well. I felt we weren't bad for a lot of the game. Goldson can be fine. That's fine. For a 5.6, that's an automatic 2 weeks. So, right. So we're second in the league. On goal difference, admittedly. We basically just need to win every game for the rest of the season now. And we'll win the league still. Because we'll still have to play Celtic again at Ibrox. Alright, let's get Goldson fined before I forget about it. So, in we go. Connor Goldson, 5.6. Discipline 4. Poor performance. 2 weeks' wages. Schedule-wise, there's no point in me saying which game I'm coming for back. Because we're going to be after the split. So, what I'll do is I'll come back when the title's either in the balance or the last game of the season, guys. Thank you so much for watching again. The result wasn't the best, but if you enjoyed the episode anyway, hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll hopefully catch you all next time.